Day 21. The book is Something Bright Then Halls by Maggie Nelson. Was put out in 2007 by Soft Skull Press. Goodness, how to describe the effect of this book. Okay, there are four sections in the book. The first section is one poem long. It's the titular poem. It reads like a manifesto on love. There's no holding back in this collection. It feels like raw Eros, except that it is finely fashioned and clearly a being, capital B, in its own right. This is no simple eruption. Also, the fourth section, it's also called Something Bright, Then Holes, but first the middle two sections. Canal Diaries is the first, then the Hospital for Special Care. That's the third. The Canal Diaries include 31 pages, and it's all one poem. Or perhaps, I should say, it's more like a story about the canal, as in waterway. It's broken into scenes separated by little asterisks. Here's the scene called Today's Storm. After we talked, the rain came down in torrents, rushing down the cobblestones, all forces breakneck to the water. Nothing could stop it. The man in black stood the edge, sporting a poncho, asked me if I had come for a dip. I said I was already wet, and how true. Though today I felt it. You don't want me as much as I want you. Sad, as they say, but true. Still, you like to hear me say it, so I'll tell you again. I want you. I want you. It's a relief to be bereft of shame, of guilt, to know what you want, to want. And if you don't want me, there is still no shame, only white legs of lightning, thunder. Yeah, yeah, it's an amazing book. Anyway, so the third section is called The Hospital for Special Care. Again, it's a story told in poetry about a woman who had a, in quotes, terrible accident. It's both horrific and intensely beautiful. I'm not going to read from that. You can discover that by yourself. The last section, which is also titular, as I said, it's more like a traditional book of poetry. There are 17 poems in this section. And although related, each is a discrete drop of water before it hits the pond surface. Uh, anyway, I'll finish today by reading a short poem from near the end of the book. It's called The Rose. And who wouldn't hate all the poor, suffering mothers, sick with their eros and wine? I hate them all, hate her too, and do not recall any early drenching in good-smelling fabrics, no big-mouthed flowers, no free-flowing food. So to stand here and be pierced, to be pierced by her breath, breathing through my body. Oh, inevitable, changeable rose. Aggie Nelson and I are not at all alike. Based on the poetry, the woman is a leashed tornado of Eros. I cannot imagine. I really can't. Sure, the poetry gives me a window, a vantage point in the Colosseum that seems to be her life, but no, I wouldn't want it. I would drive for weeks to find a spot quiet and with only the sounds of wind. However, I'll be reading her book Bluets next. next time.